Okay.
What?
I said okay.
Okay, what?
Wait, we gotta start over.
No.
No,
What?
no.
Start now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi everybody! Yeah, I'm Big Man. I know we haven't done videos a lot in a while, but we're going to be doing the sequel to King on King Street.
If you guys have not seen that, then there's going to be a link right here. Right
You know, they
here.
just see flashes of my face.
Here. Right here. Okay.
Evil. Alright, now...
To block your face and voice out.
No, not again. Alright, now I'm cut it again, and what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start off, this is a story of a man named King. Alright, this is Jack's friend. So, King was just strolling around, going to 3 or 4 clubs, right? And he got to one, and it was a real full house. Alright, so he keeps walking around, and he sees this girl. She's covered in diamonds. Alright, so he talks to her, and she has a New York accent, and he says, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you your first card. Remember that card, alright?
What was it?
It's 3 diamonds, alright?
Okay.
Back up. Now, what I'm going to do here is, I see that you have a whole bunch of diamonds there, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, obviously, it's sort of bad for you that diamonds don't grow on trees. She's like, yeah, I know. So, I say, what we're going to do, we're going to cut out the middleman. And she's like, what are you talking about? Well, I say, what was your card again? She said, well, it was the tree of diamonds. So, snap my fingers, and then pull out the tree of diamonds. Yes, it's a poorly drawn tree, especially upside down. So she laughs and she walks away. So it's about 9 o'clock or so, and I say, there's still time. So, walk around some more, and there's some girl. She's pretty smart. So I talk to her, and I say, well, I'm a magician. She wants to see a trick. Alright. So, what happens is, I say, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you your card, and I'm going to half it. Alright, so I give her this first card, and I say, it's 8 spades. So what I'm going to do is snap my fingers, pull out the 4 spades. Alright, let me just cut this again, just to make sure that y'all know that, right? Look, take a look. Just cut it. I'll cut it again for you.
No one cares about your cutting.
What the? Yeah. You're stupid.
I know.
Whatever. So I pull out the next card, and it's 7 clubs. Say, well, I start to get worried. So I ask her, what's half of 7? Is it 3? She says, no. Is it 4?
What is half of 7?
And I'm like, okay. I snap my fingers, and I pull out the 3.5 of clubs. Oh. It's poorly drawn.
No one cares. I'm gonna call your email.
Whatever. So she laughs, and eventually she walks away, and that's strike 2. So he eventually calls up his friend Jack, and he says, hey Jack, what have you been up to? And he says, well, I was talking to some girls, and there was a party on 700 and something King Street.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so obviously he corrects himself and says,
fail.
Shut.
Farewell.
And says, oh God, no.
We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, I'm sorry for that minor little thing. Whatever. Anyway, so back to the story. So he says that he corrects himself, and he said, I'm sorry man, it's on 673 King Street. Right? So, we end up going to the party. Wait, no. Before you go to the party, he says, hey Jack. He said, what's the cover charge? He says, well, it's $25. Say, well, I only have 10, dude. He's like, well. And then he goes on and talks about how he's known us for so long and blah, 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 blah. And say, I'm just kidding, I actually have 40.
I've heard this story so
yes,
many
you
times.
have. And we end up going, before I head out, what happens is, I see a girl, she has a German accent. Alright? So nice. Same as first to say I'm a magician, she wants to see a trick. Alright? So, say what I'm going to do on the multiplier card. Alright? So I pull out 7 diamonds. And I say, what is that? Like 10? 10 of diamonds? And she says, 9, which is German for no. Say, I'm just messing with you.
Oh my god, how'd you know?
So I snap my fingers, and I pull out the 14 of diamonds. Once again, poorly drawn. Right?
Oh my god, I didn't even know you drew that. It looks so beautiful.
So what happens is, I talk to her, and I say, hey, I know it's a little late, but do you want to get something to eat? She says, no, I already ate. So, feeling depressed, it's strike 3, so since his friend is playing, poker, he decides to play blackjack. So, what happens is, alright, she's Delta 9, he's Delta 9, and the dealer gets a 6. Alright. Dealt 4. Wait a second.
Stop.
Brianna, no. Alright. What happens is, she hits, and gets 21. Alright.
No.
And, well, being the dude that he is, he still wants to keep hitting until some miracle happens. So he hits, and hits, and hits, and hits, and hits, and he gets to 21. Then, the dealer has to hit, and he gets a 20, forcing him to stay. So, the two that won, they got so happy they ended up spending the night together, and that's how the king, this way, met his queen. Yes. Alright, that's the end. Goodbye.